Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are trying out Honkai Star Rail's latest character. Today we're trying out Lingsha and we're building her to the best of our ability. Yesterday we were successfully able to win our 50-50 and acquire Lingsha. And since then I've been preparing all the mats I need for her, EXP book, boss mats. I've been trying to get everything I can to make sure I have the best Lingsha on the NA server. So that's what we're doing today. If you like this video, please do make sure to subscribe. Only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed to the channel, and it really doesn't take that much time at all. But boys, regardless, I think it's about time we go build ourselves a little Lingsha. I'm pretty excited to build this character because I think it's going to help me beat some content that I want to beat. But before we get into any of that, I do actually just want to quickly showcase her kit, because before building any character, I think it's important that we fundamentally understand how they work. Because if you don't understand how a character works, then how can you ever know how to build them? So let's show what Lingsha does. First thing she does, you're going to see that when we throw up this E support here, Wisp of Aura, we're going to gain an effect, which is immediately going to summon the rabbit in the next battle and inflict Befog on the enemies, which is a pretty neat effect. Befog is an effect that increases the break damage that an enemy takes, which is perfect for pairing Lingsha in a team with Firefly or any other break unit. However, that isn't all she's good for. She's good for a plethora of more things. One of those is her rabbit, which is a huge AoE attack that all links back to her talent ability. Fuyuan is a initial speed 90 character that rises in the action count based on how many times you use Lingsha's skill, which is one way to raise the rabbit's action. The second one's the ultimate, which raises it by 100%. As you can see there, the rabbit's going to come up on the turn order, and it's going to do a couple things for us. The first thing that it's going to do is attack the enemy. Second thing, heal us. It heals us for quite a marginal amount of HP. It also has the ability to dispel debuffs, which I think is pretty cool. Next up, Lingsha's basic attack. It's a basic attack. It does nothing. What's new in this game? Her skill, like we talked about before, it's going to raise our little rabbit boy in the action, so he's going to go next turn. On top of that, the skill is also going to heal us for a little bit of HP and do a little bit of damage as well. It's an AoE attack just like all the rest of her abilities. Last up is the ultimate, which is going to do a couple things. One, it's going to raise Fuyuan in the action count like we talked previously. The second thing it's going to do for us is you're going to notice here that it's going to heal us for a bit of our HP on top of the rabbit break and all the rest of the follow-ups we get. My goodness. The other thing it's supposed to do, it did in that time because we killed the enemy, but usually it inflicts the Befog effect, which is the same thing that the technique did, which we talked about earlier. And for the most part, that covers a majority of her kit. There are a couple more things like her bonus effects to talk about. When you use her basic attack, she regenerates energy, which makes her basic attack somewhat reliable and somewhat usable, because one hit from the basic attack does generate quite a marginal amount of energy, but still not as much as a skill usually would. The rest of her bonus effects are all linked to her talent. One of them just gives you more attack and outgoing healing based on how much break effect you have. And the second one, Ember's Echo, makes it so where anytime any of our units are below 60% HP, Fuyuan is going to automatically activate, which is super cool. And it's the reason she works so well with Firefly, because Firefly gets below 60% HP a lot. And that, my friends, is Lingsha. Let me know what you think about her kit down in the comments below. I'm a big fan of it. However, I will still continue to slander her and call her the Copium Sparkle, because that's what she is. Regardless though, we're still going to level her up. We're going to take her as far as we can. We may have the mats for level 80 today. We may not. I have not calculated because I never do. It's more fun just to find out. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. One more ascension. We have enough. And can we take her to level 80? We can. There goes all my EXP books. But we have a level 80 Lingsha. We'll take that. And of course, with that, we can also get our free 3 Star Rail passage, which we are gonna go use to get ourselves a little 5-star. Because if you don't know, every time you level up your Lingsha, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star character like I'm about to do here. Watch this. Pull 1, 5-star. Shoot. Pull 2. Damn it. Pull 3. Come through. Come through for me. Come through for me. No. Okay. Saga City. I also have 2 more pulls. Don't know where I got them from. Let's use them. Dead pull 1 and pull number 2. Dead. Orlon. Useless. Well, regardless of that, no more pulls for us today. However, we still have more we need to do for Lingsha. First one being her light cone. For Lingsha's light cone, I have quite a few options. As much as I would love her signature, because generally her signature is her best in slot. It gives her a crap ton of break effect, gives her the woe-free effect, which allows you to do more damage to the enemy. It's just a really good light cone. But let's be honest, there's no shot I ever get this. Unless one pull I get super lucky. It happens right now, this very... Damn it. One of these days, boys. Other than that light cone, we have a couple of options. Abundance light cone. So there are quite a few here. If I want to go for a break Lingsha and use her with Firefly, what is real is a kind of decent option. Although she doesn't really need the secondary effect. She really just needs the break effect. If you're looking to give more energy to the rest of your allies, Quid Pro Quo can be a pretty reliable option. If you want more energy for yourself, however, Post-Op Conversation is a more reliable option, giving you up to 16% at Super Imposition 5. If you want energy for all your allies, then Shared Feeling is a pretty good option, giving you up to 4 energy for all of your allies whenever you use your skill. There's also some alternative 5-star options like Night of Fright, which gives you more energy regeneration and more attack percent, which is all around pretty decent for Lingsha. And if you're really coping and you have none of those, you can go Multiplication because you get the advanced action forward. But I think for most free-to-plays, you'll probably want to go Quid Pro Quo. And the nice thing about that light cone is I'm pretty confident you can just straight up buy it in the shop for free. Yes, you can. It's the very first light cone here. You can just get it for free, save up your Luisant Afterglows, and just buy a ton of these. You're set. Regardless of that, though, for my Lingsha, I'm thinking about a couple things. I do just happen to have an S5 post-op conversation that's unused on anybody, so I'm really debating this light cone. But if I want to go with Break Lingsha and pair her with Firefly, then I'm probably going to go with the Gallagher one. So it's a bit of a choice between those two options. I think for right now, though, I'm going to stick with post-op conversation because it's the more universal option in case I want to use her with a character like maybe Fei Zhao in the future for the follow-up attack. So that's the one we're going to use right now. Next up is Traces. Let's get to leveling. How fun. All right, we were able to get to 4888. However, I do want to quickly go for this attack percent boost in the corner here because I feel like that will help her. So I'm just going to quickly do a little calcs run just so I can get the materials I need. And maybe somebody on the co-op list will have a Lingsha for me to use. Let's go. We got one. Let me check the details quickly. You are a break Lingsha through and through. You are a break Lingsha all the way. Okay, got it. So we're going to add this Lingsha, and then we have to pair her with Firefly because she is made to break. And obviously, we'll just do the signature Firefly team because what else do you need to do in life? And let's go. Firefly, go. It's time to show them what's good. Do a little skill. Nice. Where's my bunny? Oh my gosh, the bunny's so far back in the turn order. Save us, Lingsha. Oh, damn, she did damage. Oh, my gosh. Whew, Super Break Lingsha goes crazy. Super Break Lingsha goes absolutely mad. Oh, 20k damage. And that's on a support. A support. Do it again. Do it again. 13k. Super Break Lingsha goes so crazy. I might have to do that build, honestly. I'm still debating between Super Break or just regular healer Lingsha because they are both good options. But honestly, I'm kind of feeling Super Break with Harmony MC, but we're going to have to see. Regardless, that's one calcs grind. I have to do another one. Give me a minute. Future reminder to self. Firefly is broken. Okay, I think we're good. Let's check here. Lingsha, Traces. We can get a couple more of these by synthesizing, which is exactly what we're going to do. We can get 5 more, and then we can use our Tears of Dreams, finish off, get the attack percent boost. Awesome. And that's going to finish our Traces for the moment. I'm happy with this. 888 should do the job. And now it's time for the most important part of the build. The Eidolons. Let's go get one. We're getting her E1 because her E1 is broken beyond all hell. If you guys haven't seen this, her E1 gives her 50% more break efficiency and reduces defense of weakness broken enemies by 20%. It's so broken. I want it. So I'm going to quickly go and get it. Thank you, game. One of these days, man. You guys think it will never happen, but it will. Regardless, no Eidolons for us. Sad, sad day. However, we still have to do Relics. And Relics are very important for Lingsha. And I want to talk about a couple of the options for her. So for Lingsha's Relics, you have a variety of options. For Break Lingsha and Super Break Lingsha, you definitely want to go 4-piece Iron Cavalry because this gives you the additional Super Break damage when the enemy is weakness broken. And this will increase Lingsha's damage by quite a large margin, honestly. If you're not using her in that team, though, specifically with Firefly, that's not a great option. So if you're not using the Firefly team, I suggest trying something different. Thief of Shooting Meteor, 2-piece and 4-piece can be good. The 2-piece Speed is really good because Lingsha wants a lot of speed. The 4-piece Passerby honestly isn't a terrible option if you just want an extra skill point. Same thing with the 2-piece if you just want more healing. There's lots of decent options in here. If you just generally want more damage, you just can go with something like more follow-up attack damage, 2-piece break effect with Watchmakers, or 2-piece Firesmith. There's a lot of options for 2 pieces, but generally I'd recommend the 2-piece Speed above all of them. Then for Planner Ornaments, again, you have quite a few options. If you're going for the break set and you're pairing her with Firefly and other units like that, you're definitely going to want Forged Lotus Lantern Wick because it gives you more break effect and more speed, which is both really good effects for Lingsha. Other than that, if you're not using her in a break team with Firefly, I'd recommend something like Fleet of Ageless, Lushaka the Sunken Seas, which is a new relic set, which gives you more energy regeneration and then also gives attack percent to the first party member in the team lineup, which I think is super cool. And that being said, any of the 2-piece energy regen sets are generally pretty good for her. Von Walk is fine. And then Penacony Land of Dreams is also just as fine. And same thing with Broken Keel. If you can get 30% effect res, the all crit damage increase is pretty decent. Other than that, not too many options I would recommend. I think those are generally her best in slot. For our stats, we are looking for a crap ton of break effect. That's about it, to be honest. And obviously a little bit of speed. Speed is great as well. If you're not going for break Lingsha, speed is your next best stat. So firstly, let's look at some orbs and ropes in this fire set. We're of course going to want break effect row with something like attack percent sub, which should work fine. Let's take this to the maximum and get 1 attack percent. Not great. If any of these pieces had speed, they'd be a lot better, but it is what it is. Then we're going for our dedicated attack percent orb, which does have speed as a substat, which I really like. Can we get break effect too? Break effect based. No, damn it. Please just roll speed. Speed's legit the only stat I need. It missed it every time. Okay, that's great. Oh no. Main stat, attack percent. I have no other pieces. Okay, that maybe I can synthesize something. Please give me attack percent. Useless, but I'll lock it. And useless. Okay, great. Well, we got 2 terrible pieces off the bat. Good to know. Next thing we're going to need, outgoing healing boost body, which I already got for her. I had this piece prepared. Then we're going to want speed boots, which again, luckily I have in the right set. It is break effect. We're going to auto add this. The stats are all dead, so I don't really care. Is what it is. It's going to bring us up to 130, so we still need a lot more speed. And we only have 131% break effect. Honestly, I'm thinking about leaving this light cone and just straight up going to the what is real light cone for more break effect because I want to be able to get the 4-piece cavalry bonus effect, which is only activated if you have 250%, which is a crap ton. But regardless, let's keep looking. We need even more speed. Please just roll speed. I legit need nothing else, just speed. 1 speed. Okay, that's rough. That's really rough, but it is what it is. Luckily, we have another piece here with speed and break effect. This has to be a banger, right? Surely 2 speed. We'll take it. We'll take it. And that's going to be our finished build. We got everything we wanted for the most part. Luckily, we were able to get to 142 speed, which is pretty decent. And our break effect is 178%. That's so, oh my gosh. Regardless, I think that's going to be our finished build for the day. Not the greatest build ever, but it should work for what I want to do with her, which is pair her with Firefly and just have her do as much damage as possible in the break effect team. And boys, I think you know where we're taking her today. Today, we're going back to the Jian LeFou for one reason. Pure fiction. I'm back. Everybody trolled me in my pure fiction video. I will no longer let that happen because I have Lingsha now, who will redeem me from my absolute disaster class. Adventurine, goodbye. Lingsha, welcome to the team. We are about to eviscerate this with Lingsha, Firefly, Himiko, Trailblazer. This team for the win. We win today, boys. We'll just skip past the first half. I already know this first half is pretty cracked, so you guys don't gotta worry about it. We finna get like 40k points and be set for the second half. See you in a minute. Yeah, like you see, we got 37k. And now, with the power of Lingsha, boys, it's finally time. This pure fiction will haunt me no more. It's time to die, Bronya. This pure fiction was made specifically for Lingsha, so I have a ton of faith that we'll be able to do it. And honestly, with the break effect boost, we get an additional 30%. Oh, what does that bring us to? 208. Okay, that's decent. And now we just have to deal super break damage, which we can do because we're OP. We get the bunnies, hollow attack from Himiko. And now we need to get this. There we go. We have super break now. It's time. It's time for super break. Look at all our break effect buffs. Oh my gosh. Look at all our break buffs at the bottom there. What's she at now? So we got increased break effect, increased break effect, increased break effect. What are we at? 303. We're set. I'm never worrying about anything again. 303%. Okay, we're actually fine because of backup dancer, which gives us an additional 24. The forge set, watchmaker, master of dreams. Oh my goodness. What was I even worried about? We easily hit 250%. There was legit nothing to worry about. I was tripping for no reason. We used the AoE attack and we did 35k that time. That is exactly what I wanted from her. Now the bunnies go off, do a crap ton like they do, and we can deal super break again. Huge super break. 54k with Himiko. Himiko ain't never done that in her whole life. Holy crap, these guys do damage. Okay, we're fine. Luckily, they may do damage, but we have the power of Lingsha, baby. Let's go. She broke everything with that. My goodness. And we got her ultimate up. All that damage is now dissipated, and Lingsha is going to get another huge super break hit and do 130k. My gosh, Lingsha. And her rabbit just did 51k. And we're already on wave 2. And we barely just passed turn 3. We're actually going nutty on these guys. Now, unfortunately, some of these ones don't have fire weakness, which is a little unfortunate. Luckily, Firefly can apply it because she's broken beyond all hell. Do a little bit of this. Now, we can only use our single target, but that's fine. We can use it to kill this guy. Ba-bam. Let's go again, Firefly. Attack you. Rabbits, come up. Let's go, rabbits. Unfortunately, this wave 2 is taking me a little bit longer, but we are at 55k points. And it's time to come again. 100k damage. Goodbye. How did you not? You gotta be just die. Thank you, Himiko. My goodness. Finally, Bronya's here. We actually gotta see her face. It's time to win. Let's go. We got all our ultimates ready. We have the healing from Lingsha. And boys, we're almost at 60k. We are gonna get it. Yes. Come on. 60k points. I did it. This will haunt me no longer. Good stuff. With the power of Lingsha, we completed it. And we can probably do a crap ton to Bronya here. Goodbye, Bronya. Damn, she didn't take like any damage from that. That is really unfortunate. My goodness. Bunnies come again. Good stuff. They dead. Look at all that super break, man. Oh my gosh. Crap. Firefly's out. No, Firefly. And I can't use her skill. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have used the Lingsha stuff there. Too little, too late. Not gonna matter though. We hit 60k. So who flippin' cares? Bunnies come again, and we win. Boys, we did it. 65k, only got 27k points. Still way worse than the first half. But regardless, we got it done. The last 80 Jades. And with that, Pure Fiction beat, Lingsha acquired. We got her on a great build, and she is working perfectly. I would preferably like a little bit more speed, but other than that, I'm super happy with this build. Let me know what you think about Lingsha down in the comments below. But for today, boys, that's going to be all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace.